But listen, don't go back and say that now. All right. So we ought to be grateful for what he has done for us.
Thank you.
So being grateful is just to be grateful. Grateful is really is how you feel. But thankful, when you're thankful, it's different. When Thanksgiving is what you do. Am I right? Yeah. A lot of folks, they're grateful. Oh, you did it, you did it, oh, you're so thankful. It's the feeling, but when it comes to be Thanksgiving, there ought to be something that you ought to do. Just be thankful for what Christ has done for you. It ought to be something that you're I want to give my life to you. I want to make a commitment to God because of what he did to me, not because of what I feel. Gratitude. We ought to be grateful. And we ought to be thankful that Jesus, when he died, he brought about reconciliation. Amen. We were out of order. We were out of Christ. Sin had separated us from Christ. But Jesus brought reconciliation. He brought about a change. He brought about that we were able to render favor with God. We were able to have fellowship with him. Reconciliation.
Yes, sir.
Propitiation. Also, all that lets us know that God will favor. God favor you. On all that you've done, you had favor with God. With every person in this house today, you ought to thank God for favor. You know what? I could have died in my sin, but I thank you, Jesus, for going to the cross for me. Sometimes we sit around act like God ain't done nothing. Won't come to church, won't do nothing. Act like God ain't done nothing for us. That man, he brought about propitiation. He brought about favor. Favor, everybody say favor. Something that you didn't deserve. I thank God for favor. Favor. God favor you. Not only will I thank you for propitiation and for reconciliation.
Thank you, Lord.
Because we were gone. We were out of fellowship. We were going hell. Eternal. We were on that way to hell. But Jesus went to the cross. We'll thank God. It's communion. Let us know. We'll thank God for remission. Everybody say remission. We'll thank God for remission. What does that mean? I told you many times when I was a little boy growing up, going to school. My mom had 7 children, and she told us that I got a little credit at this little store. And what she really was telling us, and don't go by there, Ed, and try to steal nothing. I got credit there. Because I would take something. That's how I would. And when I was a kid, you know how kids are. Sometimes you got some, not so good kids, but I was one of them, not so good kids. Got into stuff. So what my mama did to try to help us, she said, hey, we got to get credit in the store. And all I wanted when we go by the store was to get, a piece of